Hello, welcome back to Chibi-Robo. This time we're gonna knock out a whole bunch of the remaining side quests.
If only you just had 10 fewer happiness points, darn it.
Aw, damn, we could have gotten the Satan sex number.
Well, now I'm just disappointed. Start the whole LP over, we're gonna do it right next time.
Oh, fuck off.
Alright, now we need to make somebody less happy by 10 points. Who can we bully?
Telly. That one might be too obvious, though. So I forgot to show this off. I remember this existing, but we never got like a cutscene about it. You can trade scrap for moolah at an exchange rate of 1 scrap per moolah.
And well, it brought you to the perfect point at least.
But now we have the issue of there's nothing we really have to buy, so I just decided to buy a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, like, you didn't need the battery anymore.
Yeah. I've said earlier that making the chibi doors grindable is kind of unnecessary, and I still stand by that, but you could theoretically run out of money in this game because every time that you run out of energy, you lose money. So that is something that could theoretically keep using money.
Yeah, that's the one thing. But even still, like, if you've managed to find all of the chibi doors...
Look at this.
You're probably going to be fine on money overall.
Yeah.
If only because you're good enough at exploring that you found all the chibi doors, probably without dying repeatedly.
I would say I'd rather them skew the balance in that direction. I would rather there be too much money than not enough in the game.
Yes, absolutely. It's definitely the better choice, but...
Yeah, there's just so much more money that it gets a little absurd. Tamagotchi, you're so fun. Anybody playing this game should go out and get one right now.
Turns to the camera. He does sometimes kind of do that in his animation, I guess. That's almost the right angle.
I think this one's a little obvious.
Well, I mean, obviously, gotta be cute.
Cutie man. I got to be a cutie man. Wow, Mr. Sanderson has so much to talk about. We're drifting further and further away from our really good happiness point.
Alright, now I have to get back to cooking, by which I mean, I have to do anything but cook. I need more excuses.
I have to keep staring at this oven and not doing anything.
Turns to the oven, turns to Chibi, turns back to the oven, turns back, gives doe eyes.
Next, I want to talk to Jenny. And I noticed that the flower we planted a while ago has died.
Well, these things
Telly
happen.
says it's dried up, but I'm going to demonstrate here, you can't really water the flowers to keep them alive or anything, as far as I can tell.
Alright, just replace the unobtainable nectar. Alright.
We can still obtain that, that's still in the bedroom.
Oh, did it come back to life? I thought it fucking died. Like all flowers
no,
do in that room.
the flowers, like... God damn it. Whenever you take nectar from a flower, it does kind of look like it wilts, but that's just to indicate that you can't get any more nectar from it.
Okay,
that
but
day.
you can pick it back up.
If you come back,
Yeah, it'll be
like
refilled.
the next day, there'll be more. Yeah. This is still the only way to get to this table. You can't just have Mrs. Anderson or Jenny put us up here.
Well, maybe it's because you steal their cookies.
Mine now.
Chibi, that was on a plate! Well, at least you do have your own tiny teacup as well. That is adorable.
Yeah, it was a tiny cookie to go with a tiny cup.
Why wasn't it near the cup?
Alright. One of the longest running side quests, and we're finally about to accomplish it.
Alright, take that, frog wizard. We've done it. We got the things. We got the terrible plastic rings. My god, the curse is lifted! Alright, you did it, Chibi. This is the most important thing you've done. Of course, now we're gonna have to fight the frog wizard. We can't let him get away with his dirty tricks.
Oh, there's something I can do besides cooking? What is it?
I can dance!
What's this? Ooh, what's this we have here? Frog hat? Would you describe it as a hat? I don't know what else to call it.
Yeah? Like...
It's not a mask because it doesn't cover the face. It's not a helmet because it doesn't protect you.
It's not a hood. Yeah, because it's not connected to anything. Like, if there was a whole, like, frog sweatshirt that went along with it, I would say it's a hood. But yeah, nah, I guess it has to be a hat.
Also, for some reason, this doesn't have Jenny's name in front of it. It just says, just gave you 20 happiness points.
Telly has a little bit of trouble recognizing her now that she's no longer a frog. Holy shit, there's a human girl here!
Oh no. Well, hey, this is, Nope, we're not gonna talk to her anymore. Never mind.
Well,
That's all she says. I was going to say, this is our one chance to talk to Jenny outside of the frog costume. But that's all she says. So there isn't any dialogue to show off. Also, Jenny said the spiders are gone.
And then
Demonstrably untrue.
Sometimes I can still hear their theme.
Also, what's this? We put the frog suit back on.
Darn it, I knew we should have defeated the evil frog wizard.
Turn it, Jenny! So now the frog rings are scattered across the world again, and you can get all 10 of them again, and you just get that same cutscene. You can never get Jenny to permanently take off the frog hat.
I mean, yeah, not unless you finally kill the super boss of the game, the frog wizard.
Man, I wish Chibi-Robo was popular enough to have, like, playground rumors like that.
Yeah, now you can totally fight the frog wizard, and he's basically just Emerald's weapon.
He somehow has Megalovania as the boss theme, even though that hadn't been written yet. I don't know if Megalovania existed at this point, actually. I'm not super familiar with the timeline of Megalovania.
Yeah, I think the only one who would know that is Toby Fox.
Well, if I knew when the Halloween hack was released, I'd know.
Pretty sure it's way later than Chibi-Robo.
We gotta go talk to Dinah. I thought Dinah would be up here. But no, she's still on the windowsill with Funky Phil. So gotta make our way back out. So for the most part, I think Chibi-Robo is a well-designed game. And even the thing I'm about to bring up is only a real problem because I'm playing it for a Let's Play, and I have to worry about, you know, making it seem presentable to other people. But because I've not been doing the bits and pieces of Dinah's side quests as we've gone along, we're gonna run into problems.
Also, I looked it up. Chibi-Robo was released in 2005, and the Halloween hack was released in 2008, which is closer together than I would have assumed, but still, it's earlier.
Yeah. When I first played this, Megalovania didn't exist yet. That's a weird thing to think about. Alright, so I was hoping to talk to Diana to progress her quest more, but she's still in shock. I kind of lost track of how many days have passed since this, or, you know, since Funky Phil passed. So I don't know if this just is because I didn't talk to her at the time, but now we're gonna get a lot of use out of the pajamas. Also, the super costume also puts a medal on the inside of our head. That's nice.
It's vaguely uncomfortable.
And I recognize that sound instantly. That's a Tamagotchi noise.
Okay, that's what I was guessing. But of course you got it quicker than me.
Really, Mr. Sanderson? You just walked away from your Tamagotchi?
What a waste.
Well, you got it to evolve into an adult in like 6 hours, so like that's some speedrunning shit.
Oh, is that it? He was speedrunning.
Okay, so I'm supposed to scold it here, but because it's nighttime, I just assumed that you'd have to turn off the light. That's wrong. We don't get happiness points for it. But we get the sticker anyways. So that pet was Mamachi. He was the perfect care adult in the first generation of the Tamagotchi toy. The second generation, that the perfect care adult was Mimichi, whose design I prefer, but Mamachi is sort of the face of Tamagotchi. So of course Mamachi was the one that they used here.
The fools.
Mad about our medal.
Wow, nice job, fucker.
How dare you?
Ooh, look at you being better at justice than me.
So don't worry, I'm going to show off taking care of the Tamagotchi properly in this video. I just blanked. Because like, oh, it's night, you gotta turn the light off and let it go to bed. But no, Mr. Sanderson has just fucked up the clock of the Tamagotchi, and not even to his benefit. Because now it's awake when he's not. Also, I get to show off. The ghost suit doesn't really have an area of effect. Like, normally by the time you use it, all the spiders will have latched onto you. But there you saw I used it while they were running away, and the ones that teleported away didn't explode, but anyone that didn't exploded no matter how far away it was from me. So it just kills all active spiders.
As long as they're there, they're scared.
If Spider, then no Spider. So, one of the stickers we gotta get is Pico. We have to do his gambling minigame. Sometimes he's just not here.
Oh, cool, great.
I left in all the times I went to check the basement because I don't want to make this game look better than it actually is. In the game's defense, though, they probably expected you to just play Pico's minigame the first time you saw him.
Yeah.
Even though it's like comically rigged against you.
And clearly so from the cutscenes.
But it takes longer than I would have liked to find Pico again. But thankfully we can do things that aren't just checking for Pico.
Yeah, we can check for Dinah as well.
Yep. Which does mean we are making the same very repetitive motions over and over again. So now we gotta teleport to the top of the stairs, then climb this thing.
I mean, look, there will be different results, so it's not definition of insanity, but it's more checking than I would have preferred.
Chibi-Robo, for the most part, is well designed in its quest stuff, but once you start to wind things up, you will probably hit a point like this where you're just doing things over and over again, waiting for event flags to trigger.
Oh no, Dinah's an imagine.
She just jumped through us. Alright, let's go see. Oh, she's not down here. She just landed on the floor and fucking sprinted away.
Anyway, what? Yeah, gone already. Yeah. And there's Frog Ring as well.
Yeah, I got the one on the table because it was right there. I don't think I'm gonna get that one. Anyways, let's check the loft.
Dinah, did you like wall jump? Yeah, oh man, that was some good parkour, Dinah. Dang.
Anyways, now that Dinah is on screen, she is, in the original Japanese, she's a very clear Osaka stereotype. In the first video she was in, I kept saying Okinawa. Okinawa stereotypes are completely different. I can't believe I screwed up those two words. They only share an O. Anyways, we've actually been holding on to these blocks for some time, but now is the time to hand them over. And you cannot get all of these until after Funkyville dies.
Alright, well, now you have all the Duplos you need.
I wrote this down with my dinosaur hands. Alright, see you around. Time to jump off again. Oh, that one sounded way worse.
That wasn't hardcore parkour. Alright, Dinah has it, oh, jeez. Well,
you can't interact with these blocks at all. I'm sure she's fine.
Rest in pieces, I guess.
She
In
did
the
say
most
she'd see
literal
us again.
sense.
Well, she didn't even say she'd see us again, she said see us around. So, like, I'm sure she's fine. I mean, she's just a toy. Like, why would you think a toy could die? Is there anything in this game that would indicate that a toy could die?
This is the last thing I'll say in Japanese. Sayonara!
The last thing she said was in Spanish, actually. So anyways, one thing after reviving Chibi-Robo is that you always start the day with the Super Chibi-Robo costume equipped. Which is, I think, is mostly just a cute little thing, but it can catch you off guard. Speaking of getting caught off guard, Tamagotchi's upset again. Let's go check on Mama G. Mr. Sanderson, how did you get a Mama G if you're not taking care of your Tamagotchi?
He clearly speed ran Tamagotchi and then left it at that.
This should be like one of the bad ones whose names I can't think of right now. Tarochi.
Garbage
Okay,
bomb.
this one, it's like really obvious you gotta turn the light off.
And now it's actually sleeping and not just sitting there in the darkness you
Yeah,
put
it was
in.
just... It was just kind of upset at first, and my response was to turn off the light. Generally, if the Tamagotchi's upset, you scold it. If it's happy, you praise it. I don't think that's in most Tamagotchis, actually. I think the first version had like a discipline button, but more modern Tamagotchis have kind of moved away from you being mean to your Tamagotchi. There we have the circuit schematic. We have to give it to Mr. Sanderson.
Hey,
Hey,
Mr.
Mr.
Sanderson,
Sanderson.
I got Dinah's will.
Oh, that's right. He'll only accept things when he's cooking.
Well, I mean, you know, it's the
Well-
daytime. He'll be in the kitchen eventually, right? Because that's how human beings work. And just do one thing all day. That's a Persona protagonist.
Thankfully, it's not, you know, a random chance thing. He alternates between kitchen and backyard.
As it has
But-
been for quite some time.
Yeah, but speaking of random chance, let's go see if Pico is in the basement.
Ah, so that's
other-
the random one.
The only other places he can spawn are in the backyard on that swing, which Gigoro was on, so he's not there, or in the fishbowl in the kitchen. And Mrs. Sanderson should be in the kitchen, so surely he's in the basement now, right?
One would assume.
There's nowhere else he could be. I am getting so sick and tired of you guys. That was 30 scrap. That was fucking nothing.
Oh boy.
Actually, that got
30
us 420 scrap. Never mind.
Oh, okay. I hadn't
That
even
was the
noticed
exact
that.
amount we needed.
All right, well, that's the final spider encounter you should bother with then.
I think that is. I don't know for sure. I try to see if I can see Pico from the stairs. I can't. I have to go all the way down.
You have to waste your time.
No, Pico.
So he's just nowhere then. He just left the house.
He just vanished.
Well, time to go to bed. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
It's just one of those days, Chibi, when you don't want to wake up.
The best part of waking up is going back to bed.
There's no time for this saving bullshit, Tully. I don't have time to pick up your mess. I've just got to keep going to the basement and seeing if Pico is there.
Where is that motherfucker? I owe him money. I've got to go lose a game to this man.
Yeah, Mr. Sanderson's asleep, so we can't give him the circuit schematic either. It would be really annoying if we could wake him up at night and just give him the circuit schematic. I keep saying circuit schematic, it's a block layout. The circuit schematic was something else. There are no circuits, it's just Duplo blocks.
Yeah, that's a different age group altogether.
I don't think Duplo has a Technic version.
No,
like Lego does.
I don't think so. It would be kind of wild if it did.
Alright, making my way downtown. Hey!
That's the bitch.
Only time I'll ever be happy to see you, Pico.
I need a sticker. Don't put on airs, we both know why I'm here. Let's just fucking do this shit. I didn't get X-ray specs at any point during this game, so...
Yeah, for the most part, the time gates in Chibi-Robo aren't really a problem. This is the only time they're a problem. Also, I can't read. I thought they would just let me put, you know... They gave me this many numbers, I thought it's because I had that much moolah, but I don't. Let's stick it at 1,000, even though I could have just shoved all 5,000 in there.
Am I being fin-domed?
So I might just not be recognizing instruments or musical trends. This sounds more Spanish than Indian to me. I'm gonna guess you're also not qualified to weigh in on that.
Probably not now.
Anyways, when I was playing this wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be just because I liked the song.
It's a good song.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be this nice.
Alright, it's eye-opening. Forgot that.
Yes, it's something he is in complete control of, very obviously. Again, like, this is so transparently rigged that it is funny, but you have to do it to get 100% of the game. Anyways, whatever, it doesn't matter. It'll open. Sure.
Will he do it?
So I think it was around this point I started pressing buttons. The buttons don't do anything, it just takes this long. And against all odds,
He decided to take pity on you. Yeah, I remember
the
this
enemies will
as
still have no reaction to your soul.
Yeah, I remember this as a palm opening thing, not an eye opening thing. It's been so long. No, I think we're good. I think we're fine.
Oh shit, I gave you a win because I thought you would keep betting. I won't.
I
won't.
try not to.
Good, we got your fucking sticker. Now you're useless to us.
Alright. Goodbye to you and your flesh-tone teapot, I guess.
I was kind of hoping he had a funny animation like the eggs. Anyways, I realized there's no reason to crawl back up. We can just go to sleep and end the night right now. Because there's nothing else to do.
I mean, I'd prefer to not go to bed around him. I just don't want him in my presence ever, but whatever. Telly'll take us back up. That wasn't even really a pun, Telly. You just used the word super in both words.
This is why the game isn't called Telly Plug Into Adventure.
Hey, Chibi, wanna go to wordplay? Chibi? Chibi? Where are you going?
No, damn it.
How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I didn't realize we had 420 screws.
460.
So
Nice.
Oh, it is a circuit schematic. I thought it was a block layout. Why are there circuits? No, it is a block layout.
What are you?
This game is falling apart.
Is circuit schematic just the brands that it?
Okay, so you mentioned Mr. Sanderson using any excuse to not cook.
Goodbye.
Andy's gone.
Mrs. Sanderson is never gonna get to eat a burger on screen, is she?
I could have done the cooking minigame again, and we could have seen her eat a burger, but I figured you all didn't want to see that.
Mrs. Sanderson will never get to burg out. Tragedy.
Alright, but since he has the block layout, let's go check in on Dinah, who is currently a pile of blocks, but I'm sure she still recognizes our presence.
Hey, Dinah, can you... Oh, well... Are you turning her into a Rubik's Cube? Oh, hopefully she's not aware of our presence, jeez. Just imagine the body horror of this.
Look, she's made out of interlocking blocks. It's just different for her. And I wanted to see if, like, maybe there was still a pile of blocks back there, but there isn't. So yeah, he's just reconstructing Dinah, I guess.
Don't mind me, I'll just go to bed. No need to be nervous. It's fine, see, I'm sleeping. Telly, you are not ASMR,
My
go away.
Directly in front of me and begins snoring.
Okay, that would be adorable, though. I would not know why the Roomba would be snoring, but you know. If it wanted to just take a nap, that's fine by me.
Alright, but hopefully the thing is done and we can just go finish this fucking side story. We've skipped the whole week. We haven't done anything this whole week. I'm not stopping to clean the house.
I'm number 1 Chibi-Robo. I need a break. I solved the energy crisis. Until one of the other Chibi-Robos finds a way to eat rich, I'm pretty safe in my position.
Alright, let's go see what Mr. Sanderson has built.
He actually just built Dinah a second time. Still just a big dinosaur.
Well, kind of. He's turbo teamed her.
I see you've become a truck, Dinah.
Well, less turbo team, more speedy senior, but still, the basic idea is the same. Alright, let's go.
Stop jumping around, you'll fall out.
You ever heard that song, The Old Lady from Pasadena? That's how I drive.
Alright, now she's going to walk out.
She still walks. These wheels don't work.
I forgot about that.
God, what if there was like an on-rail shooter segment? It's just the Shagahad mission from Metal Gear Solid 3.
If any one of you makes a dump truck ass joke, I'm going to dispose of you in this yard. They'll never find you. Oh dang, they just appeared. They know instant transmission.
I think that U is directed, yeah, the user directed it to Funky Phil. I didn't pick up on that at first. I thought the X were talking to each other. And Drake has nothing to say because he has no emotional capabilities.
Just having a nice show in honor of Phil.
The Dinah's dancing too, as a truck. I'm surprised that the Free Rangers are making a good mosh pit. Oh, frogs are there. And then everyone died.
Yeah. It's all for you, Funky Phil.
But why did we have to kill everyone in attendance?
Well, I mean, you know what they say. When everybody loves you, well, that's just about as funky as you can be.
Yeah, I just want to go to bed too.
I can't go to concerts without feeling very tired.
I mean, the only concert that I know the two of us have been to, we just laid down the whole time.
We were in the corner because it's too loud. We didn't have earplugs and it's noise. It was enjoyable, but also it's noise.
Well, honestly, I'd rather spend my time doing anything else. It wasn't bad, it's just not what I would have chose to do. Anyways, we didn't get a sticker from that, so let's go talk to Dinah again. Hopefully she's not just a truck for the rest of her life.
Maybe that's what she wants. Maybe she just wants to be a truck. You know, it went from fossil to fossil fuel. That's how it goes.
Chibi, I get 6 whole miles to the gallon.
Alright, well, I guess we're done with the late night concert, so now for the feeling portions of grieving again.
Hey, Mr. Sanderson, why haven't you thrown away this broken toy? Like, as far as you all are concerned, this is just a toy that broke. Either fix it or get rid of it.
I mean, Mr. Sanderson doesn't seem like the type of person who would get rid of something just because it was broken. He has some sentimental attachment to it. May not be a Drake Redcrest toy, but he loves it just the same.
What if it is
Almost
Drake
the same.
Redcrest toy? What if Drake Redcrest fought this and that's why he doesn't say anything in the...
I mean, he did play a Drake Redcrest theme. Yeah, Funky Phil, you missed it. There was like a whole spy door attack while you died. You could have been there for the ending, but you were dead, so...
I should probably mention that if you don't kill Funky Phil before reviving Giga-Robo, he will be at the windowsill.
Yeah.
I did not think about that when I decided to revive Giga-Robo at that time. So that's just a line of dialogue you're not gonna get.
Alright, we have to push him out of the window after this. This is as close as we can get to a Viking funeral without, you know, burning the house down. We don't get to burn him, but we do get to push him off. Oh no, second form.
I think the embalming fluids are acting up. No gibberish for that line, so I'm assuming Dinah said it, but really anybody could have said that.
My god, he's alive! What?
Huh? Of course I'm alive. Was I ever not alive? Yeah! You thought I was dead? No thinking, you weren't.
Was it the flowers? Did they have a revive spell on them? Kill him again! Yeah, he's a toy, so he has an on-off switch. Why did you think I was dead? Well, Telly said you didn't have a heartbeat. All right, well,
like that.
let me give you 3 guesses as to what your problem was there.
Yeah, Dino shattered again. We can only answer yes to this question.
Well, our first problem was trusting Telly to know anything about anything.
So yeah, doing this one last may have been a mistake. Because it's actually really goofy once it's over with, so instead there's just this, sense of dread permeating throughout the LP because of this side quest.
But
that does it for these side quests. Next video will be our last video, where we finish up the 2 remaining stickers and get what I think is close enough to an ending for this game.